Week 8, Book 1, Music Makers at the Keyboard. Updated 2017. I want to review how the home space should look, and it's important that when they go to the piano it's inviting, it's clear of stuff, and that they have all the material there. So I have in front of my piano, I have my iPad, which has my recorded music so I can reach it quickly. I have book 1 ready to go, and I have my notebook, and it's open with the piano assignment, and that stays on the piano during the week. Also, this lesson today, we got a new card. We got Wild Horses and the Major and Minor, and we don't put these into our card file. We put them into the little basket we have here, and I have in here all of the cards that we've gotten so far, and these stay in here. Well, I have Wild Horses, Star Shining, who's that? Listen for Bells, another Wild Horses, Hot Cross Buns, a Mouse Mousy, a Deb Kahora. Where's Hot? Yeah, all right, so everything's in here. If you lose these, you can always make an index card. Also in here, I've got C, D, and G letters, because those are the 3 notes we've been working on. And I have 2 new cards that one says minor and the other says major, and we're going to play a game with them today. So let's go down the practice assignment. You know, there's a lot of chance for them to repeat and review in this program, because we want them to have a selection of pieces they can play throughout the whole year. They're not just playing a piece and passing it, moving to the next piece. They go back and they play these pieces not only this year, but also some of them next year. We're going to warm up in C, D, and G position. Here's C position. And the left hand. D position, and the left hand, and G position, and the left hand. This little warm-up does so much to get them oriented in the correct sound and also the feeling of these hand positions. We have a new hand position that we learned today, and it is D minor. Now those warm-ups I just played were all in major, and now they're going to learn how to warm up in minor. So let's look at D major, and we have Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. And we've been calling those notes, those names within the major world. But now we're learning it in the minor world, and we're giving them all brand new names. Now I know this can feel confusing, so let me explain what's happening. Let's go to C major. We have Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, and we have 2 more. La, Ti, and those 7 notes make up what we call the major sound. Now if you look, when I went Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, La, that La has a whole different sound, and we call that the Aeolian or the minor sound. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to start on A, because I was up here, it's a little low. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, so. And this family of sound is called the minor sound. Now, if I would take this sound and I put it into D, it would look like this. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, so. If I put it into C, it would look like this. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, so. And if I put it into G, it would look like this. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, so. So, we now find out that when we do the D minor warm-up, the do is not under the thumb. La, ti, do. So don't have that argument with your children. There's where do is, and it takes them a while to understand this. I don't go into the long explanation during class. La, ti, do, re, mi, re, do, ti, la, mi, la. All right, when they're doing the chords, and they can warm up with their chords too, they've been doing a D major warm-up would be do, so, 1 chord, so, fa, 5, 7 chord, 1 chord, 5, 7, 1. These chords aren't going to look different for wild horses the way we're playing them. So let's just leave it there for now. Here's the melody. La, do, re, mi. Notice I skipped over the T. La, do, re, mi, 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 re, do, ti, la, la. On the CD, you're going to hear the pattern la, do, re, mi. Then you're going to hear the pattern mi, re, do, ti, la. But that's only little pieces of the song. When we put them together, we have to figure out how many me's to play. This is the dance of the wild and running horses. And it's up to them to find out how many they need. And I've heard so many varieties. I want them to figure that out. If they're going to add chords to this piece, it would sound like this. The next part is la, la, do, ti, la, 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 do, ti, la. And again, the pattern on the CD is just a frame. La, do, ti, la. But I would want them to figure out it's stamp on the ground now, stamp on the ground now. And it uses 2 laws to do that. It's okay if they don't hear it. I want to hear their variations. When they're doing that part hands together, they would do it with the hands playing that in unison. Which is how they hear it on the CD. Well, okay, now we move on to the keyboard game. It says to place all your favorite song cards in one pile face down. So they're going to go to their cards and they're going to pick, say, Mouse Mousy, Hot Cross Buns, and Wild Horses. They turn them face down. Then they're going to take the major and minor card and place them there. And then they're going to take the C, G, and D card and they put those face down. And then they're going to choose one of these cards to play. Hot Cross Buns. And then they ask, is it major or minor? Capital M, major. And also it's in major. So there it is. And what key? D major. Then they're going to go to the piano and they're going to play Hot Cross Buns in D major. When they're done, they'll play it again. I'm going to mix it up. And this time they get Wild Horses. It's small M. It's a minor. What key? Now they've been working on it in D minor, but why not try it in G minor? Now, for them to figure out G minor, they're going to have to figure it out by ear. It's not going to use the same shape. Which note do they have to change to make it sound minor? That's the challenge. Oh, I'm not showing you it. Okay, now it says to use the blue notation cards or the yellow duple cards, depending on what the track is asking for, and practice with these. So here I am in my card file. There are my yellow cards, and there are my blue. And I put it on my CD or my recorded music, and I just do one a day. And we want them to be very good at this. Finally, they will go to page 23. And they're going to take up the blue melody pattern cards, and they really need to read the instructions. It says choose card 1. Here we copied card 1. Choose card 3, copy that. Choose 2 more cards and copy that. This should not take long. Make sure before they come to class that they've finished that homework, that they put all their cards back in the card file, they've put all their other cards back into here, which doesn't come to class, and they bring everything with them. Have a great week.